Welcome to your Power Plays of the Week. It is Week 9, and we're here at Klein Memorial Stadium where Klein Oak was battling the Klein High Bearcats. In fact, Klein High School opened back in 1938. Klein Oak opened in 1982. These two teams have been battling since '82. It's a great rivalry. Let's go to some of the key plays of the game.
And now welcome upstairs, everybody, alongside former Texas Longhorn Ken Moore. I am Michael Silvers. So great to have you with us, Ken. Let's not waste any time. For the Klein Bearcats, they are a desperate team. They have to win all three of their games. A single loss in their next three will spell the end of their playoff aspirations this season.
Yeah, absolutely. The Bearcats come in 2-5 on the season. They've lost 3 in a row here in district play. A must-win here for them tonight.
Jose Blankenship, the starting quarterback for the Klein Oak Panthers, is a game-time decision. He hurt himself against Klein Collins, but didn't miss any time. But he's a game-time decision. If he can't go, it'll be sophomore Brandon Blair.
Yeah, and Blair is a dynamic run dual threat option. He can throw it and he can run it. Kind of similar to Blankenship, but Blankenship would be a huge loss if he cannot play tonight. He's accounted for over 1,500 yards all-purpose running and throwing this season. If he's out, that's a huge advantage for the Bearcats.
It's fourth down and a short yard.
With the season on the line, they're going to allow them to go for it.
Rolliard takes it over his left guard and muscles his way down to the 1, but extra effort, he loses the football. It is picked up by Josh Shantz, and he takes the knee into the end zone, and it's going to be a touchback. Oh, boy. Second down and goal from the 1.5-yard line. Single back is Nelson. 4 receivers in the lineup. Rolliard, the quarterback, takes it over his center, gets a push from behind. Ball came loose again. Picked up on the fly.
Oh,
the sideline. It'll be Nigel King, and King will take it 99 yards for a Klein Oak touchdown.
You have got to be kidding me.
Fourth and goal. Blair, design run to the outside, touchdown. Out of the shotgun, Rolliard has Howard off his right shoulder. Rolliard fires over the middle, complete for the touchdown. Christian Gutierrez. Second down and 16. Blair on the rollout, throws against the grain, and it's caught. It went through the hand of Halliday and into the heavy arms of Dylan Steer, and he's in for the touchdown. Pressure comes again from the Panthers. A deep ball. Ugly looking pass, but it's caught by Odom. Touchdown. Klein Oak start from the Bearcats 17. Handoff. Durden making men miss. Derek Durden. Touchdown.
It is a touchdown festival here in October.
Yeah, Brandon Blair joining us now, and I understand you found out this morning basically that you were going to get the start. Give me your thoughts about that, because that was a last-second decision.
Yes, sir. You know, in practice we just prepare all week and prepare. So when the job comes, no matter what happens, we're ready.
Now, Brandon's only a sophomore. How about stepping up big? Just a huge win for you guys. You keep the playoff hopes alive. You haven't been there since 2011. Your thoughts about the way you performed?
You know, I just went with coach's plan and I executed, and it just worked. It worked out sometimes. Sometimes it didn't, but we came back.
Fort Bend Elkins was coming off their first loss of the season to Ridge Point, and they played Marshall. As for the Elkins Knights, well, let's start with their quarterback, Jonathan Giles. We can flash back to a game he had against Galveston Ball. As you can see, he can beat you with his feet, as seen here on this nice run, or he can go up top and beat you with his arm. No matter how you slice it, Giles can play quarterback. Now back to Week 9, the Elkins Knights squaring off with Fort Bend Marshall. Giles connecting with the 12-yard touchdown pass to Xavier Heckard to tie the game up at 7. Marshall's Jeremy Smith can also ball. Check out his pass to Davon Cruikshank. 36 yards later, 14-7 Marshall on top. Elkins answers, Giles showing off his arm with the bomb to Xavier Barnes. Nice catch, and he is off to the end zone, but Elkins still trailed by 7 at the break, 21-14. In the third quarter, Elkins ties it up at 21 when Aiden Edison goes in from the 1. But on the ensuing kickoff, Davon Cruikshank takes the ball around his own 20, and he will pick up some nice blocks and race 81 yards for a touchdown. Marshall back on top, 28-21. This game would go back and forth all night. Elkins forced overtime with a touchdown to tie it at 28. In the extra time, the Knights scored 2 short yardage touchdowns to just 1 for Marshall. This tackle short of the first down marker proved to be the final play of the game as Elkins continues to roll with a 42-35 overtime win. Let's stay in Fort Bend ISD as Bush was hosting Santa Fe. Josh McKinney with the TD run, and it was 7-0 Indians. But Bush battled right back. Deshaun Hodges with the TD run, 7-7. And Bush went on to win it 27-18. Deer Park at Channelview. Watch Falcons quarterback Jason Hurts looking deep near sideline for Atarius Giles. He's wide open, and this turns into a 59-yard touchdown, 7-0 Falcons. Second quarter, Deer Park at their own 20. Trey Farmer gets the carry. Big hole up the middle. Can anybody catch Trey? He goes 70 yards before he's pulled down at the 10-yard line. That was big because a couple of plays later, the throw to the end zone, Tuciano Pope gets the interception. Pope with the rope-a-dope. He won't go down for a while. Finally tackled at the 15. It's now 7-2 after a safety. Deer Park's Farmer takes one in from 1 yard out, 9-7. Deer Park in the lead. The Deer driving again at the 25 on the option. Quarterback Cameron Thompson scores easily, 16-7 Deer. To the final seconds of the half, Channelview's Jalen Hurts with the little dump-off screen to Chris Jefferson. He gets 6, cuts it to 16-14, Deer at the half. Now in the third quarter, same score, Channelview's Jalen Hurts going deep with this one. Anthony Means comes down with it, 55 yards to the 8. Same drive, fourth down, Falcons at the 3. Watch the quarterback, Hurts, scramble around, nearly goes down, but stays on his feet and gets into the end zone. Touchdown, 22-16 Falcons. Deer Park driving back downfield. Trey Farmer finishing it off with a 3-yard TD, 23-22 Deer. Channelview trying to respond in the final few minutes. Hurts with the QB draw, big hole, 25 yards to the 10. With just over 2 minutes left, the Falcons can go ahead with this 25-yard field goal attempt from Christian Meza. But it's no good. The Deer celebrate. They hold on for the 23-22 win. Let's go north to Lufkin as the Purple Pack of the Panthers were hosting Ennis in a wild District 16 5A battle. The Ennis Lions racked up 581 yards of offense, including 179 on the ground by Taylor Thompson and a TD on 20 carries. Ennis QB Devin Smith ran for 113 yards and 2 touchdowns on just 9 carries as the Lions and the Panthers were all tied 14-all early in the game. When Smith wasn't running it, he was throwing it around, completing 18 of 24 passes for 227 yards, mostly to Dante Thompson, who caught 7 passes for 135 yards and a TD. This game would go down to the wires. Ennis drove 92 yards in the final minute, with Trey Elliott scoring from a yard out with 28 seconds remaining for a 55-48 win. The crowd at John Outlaw Memorial Field at Abe Martin Stadium stunned as Ennis pulled off the victory. Speaking of offensive shootouts, the Big Spring Steers hosted the Stephenville Yellow Jackets in a wild affair. Steers quarterback Tobin Tannehill scored this touchdown early for Big Spring, but then left with an injury a bit later in the game. It was Steer running back Hunter Hill who had an amazing game, scoring 7 touchdowns. Yes, I said 7, including this nice run. Hill had over 300 yards rushing as Big Spring pulls the upset, 64-57. The Steers improved to 6-1 and 2-0 in district, while the Yellow Jackets fall to 6-2, 1-1 in district play. To the Alamo City as Cibolo Steele and Converse Judson squared off with a district title on the line. Steele has won 36 district games in a row dating back to 2009, trying to make it 37 in a row with their 8th straight district title. The Knights had to beat Converse Judson though. The Rockets, down to their 3rd and 4th string quarterbacks, look to move into first place in the district and all but secure their 38th straight non-losing season, which would extend their own record. Steele coach Scott Lenhoff had to be pleased with the first TD by Travell Lumpkin, 7-0 Steele. 3rd string Judson QB Isaiah Gibson, who is really a wide receiver, with a long run all the way down to the Steele 4-yard line. Next play, Malik Taylor, 4-yard touchdown run. PAT fails, 7-6 Steel after 1 quarter. Steel quarterback LG Williams scrambling. He's hit, fumbles, eventually recovered by Judson's Shane Calvin. First play after the turnover, quarterback Isaiah Gibson with the TD run, 2-point conversion failed, 12-7 Judson. Next Rocket possession, full-screen quarterback Julian Williams. Short pass to Isaiah Garcia, who turned it into 80 yards, a touchdown, 19-7 Judson. Late in the second quarter, Steel quarterback LG Williams passing to Jalen Harris, but he's pushed out of bounds. Steel settled for a field goal, and it was 19-10 Judson at the recess. Third quarter now, Bryson Dentley with the 3-yard touchdown run for Steel, and it was 19-17, Judson leading with 9 minutes left in the third. LG Williams with the pass to Jalen Harris down to the Judson 1 for a 1st and goal. Now facing 3rd and goal on the 1 with 23 seconds left. Williams scores, 2-point conversion, no good, but Steel led 23-22 with only 16 seconds remaining. Final play of the game, Judson quarterback Julian Williams intercepted by Steel's Malik Pettis to end the game. The locker room for the Steel Knights was a scene to withhold a celebration beyond belief here in the regular season. It's another district title for Steel. In fact, LG Williams summed it up following the game.
It shows the fight that we have in these guys and the coaches, and knowing we're never going to give up to anybody we step on the field with. We're gonna give it our all at 110%.
Brennan Bears have been on a mission to return to that game in 2014. Led by all-district quarterback Deshaun Key, the Bears have yet to taste defeat this season. Tonight, dual-threat quarterback Moses Reynolds and the J Mustangs will try to change that. It's the Brennan Bears, the J Mustangs, in a District 27 6A matchup here at Ferris Stadium in San Antonio. 2 receivers to either side. On 2nd down, 1. He keeps it, has some room over the right side. He's to midfield, into J territory, down the near sideline, inside the 30, the 20. He could go, he will score. Deshaun Key on the 2nd play from scrimmage. Key will keep. Looking over the left side, breaks out to the 25, across the 30, 35, cuts back inside at the 45. Look out, he's at midfield. Can he pick up a block? At the 40, at the 30, at the 20, at the 10, and diving to the pylon. He's going to be in for the score. Unbelievable run by Deshaun Key for his 2nd touchdown of the night. Full house shotgun formation to back to either side. Reynolds throws outside, picked off at the 25, and high stepping his way to the end zone for a touchdown is Derek Hill.
You know, the thing about Brennan is they can beat you in so many different ways. They've got a great defense, one of the best defenses around last year and again this season. Offense is solid, special teams all the way around.
Inside reverse handoff to the wingback, and with running room across the 40 and a block to midfield, he could go all the way. It's the Kai Green, and he will go. Brennan Bears have rolled their winning streak in the regular season out to 31 consecutive games. They did it in convincing style.
Twice beaten Georgetown battled undefeated Vista Ridge. 26 5A action for you. G-Town quarterback number 11, Ben Bottlinger, to wide receiver number 88, Javante Grimble. That's a 20-yard touchdown. Check out the hit right here from Shawnee Jackson. Bam! That's how you get it done. Vista Ridge, Isaiah Valaire on the fake punt for a 1st down. He picks up about 20 yards. Then it's their quarterback, Matt Snow, with a 14-yard touchdown for Vista Ridge. But the punt is blocked here by Georgetown's number 29, Brody Sachs, recovered by Dylan Blackman, and Georgetown's quarterback Ben Bottlinger will then score on a 9-yard touchdown run, and it was 23-14 G-Town at the half. Eagles quarterback Bottlinger with the pass to Javante Grimble, and that's an 8-yard touchdown. Vista Ridge trying to hang as Isaiah Valaire goes 75 yards for a touchdown run of his own. It was 36-28, G-Town leading. In fact, they led 43-28 after 3 quarters. That's when Bottlinger had a 9-yard touchdown run to make it 50-35, 50-42. G-Town hands Vista Ridge their first loss of the season. Vandergrift traveled to Dripping Springs, where former Campbell head coach Joe McBride was seeking another upset against the Leander ISD team. The Vipers would have none of that. Check out the long pass from quarterback Jamie Hudson to receiver Paxton Sagina. That would lead to a Vandergrift TD as Travis Brannon did the honors, one of 7 touchdowns on the night. How about some more Brannon? There he goes for a 14-0 lead. Dripping Springs rallied to tie it at halftime at 20 apiece, but Brannon kept it going. He had over 200 yards rushing for the game as the Vipers outslugged the Tigers 48-21. The Hendrickson Hawks trying to snap Round Rock's 6-game winning streak. Check out the run here from Carrington Kearney. That is a good-looking run. That's some 1-2 right there. 7-0 Hawks. Round Rock has a great quarterback, too, as Colin Henson shows you how to hang on to the football, and that would set the Dragons up to get on the board with a run by Joshua Weber, making it 7-7. Round Rock's defense held Hendrickson in check the rest of the game. Mason Ramirez had a late pick. Dragons use a huge second half to win it 49-7. Cuero hosting Centon, Big 15 4A Division II game. First quarter action, no score until Centon quarterback Tyler Hansen finds Eloy Estrada. That's a touchdown over the middle for 28 yards, and the Pirates took a 7-0 lead into the second quarter. The Gobblers star running back DeAnthony Hopkins breaking off a 22-yard run. Pretty nice. However, the senior who was committed to UTSA was held in check by the Pirates for the most part. Look at this play. Cuero quarterback Jared Vernon picked off by the Pirates' Mark Villarreal, and he will take it the distance. With 3:23 left in the first half, Centon led Cuero 27-6 at halftime and cruised to a 41-26 victory over Cuero. The Bastrop Bears squared off with the Cedar Creek Eagles in the Battle of Bastrop. Carrington Waits with the short TD run, 7-0 Bears. Waits went over 1,000 yards for the season in this game. Following an onside kick recovery, the Bears were at it again. Cameron Barron keeps the ball, cuts towards the end zone for another TD. Mason Holmesley got in on the fun with a pair of touchdowns as well as Bastrop went on to win it 44-7. OU defensive coordinator Mike Stoops was on hand for Hewitt Midway at Killeen High School over at Leo Buckley Stadium. The Panthers struck first as Ben Hicks finds Josh McCurl over the middle, 22-yard touchdown, 7-0 Midway. After Killeen tied it at 7, Marcus Johnson here on the ensuing kickoff outraces everybody. Midway is perfect for a reason this season as they go up 14-7. Late second quarter, Panthers took control. Hicks scrambles left, fires to Joseph Ward, who jukes the defender and cruised into the end zone, 21-7. Next possession after forcing a Killeen fumble, it's Hicks. Quick pass to Ward again, make it 28-14. That was your score at the break. Just under 9 minutes left, Panthers with a 3rd and 16 at their own 4. Ben Hicks over the middle to Devontre Strickland. Look at this, 96 yards later, a touchdown, 49-22 your final. Midway improves to 8-0. Euless Trinity spotted Capel a field goal early and later this touchdown, but then went on a roll. Tyler Natey calling his own number out for the Trojan touchdown. 14-3 Trinity at the break, and the Trojans went on to beat Capel 33-10 to avenge the previous week's loss to South Lake Carroll 10-6. Not only is this the six-man game of the week and one of the greatest rivalry games in all of six-man football, but possibly a knockout game for Strawn as the Gordon Longhorns have been rolling all year long, 8-0. In fact, Chase Mackey of Gordon with one of the best runs of the day. Mackey with 267 yards rushing to go with 4 touchdowns. Now the Strawn Greyhounds, perennial powerhouses and playoff contenders year in and year out, coming in 6-1 after a tough loss to May. They had a lot of fight in them. Tyler Bays escapes the Gordon D and tosses a touchdown pass to Harrison Scott. Horns quarterback Twister Brown tossed this 30-yard TD strike to Xavier Castenda, and Gordon claims a 60-50 victory over its arch rival, clinching a playoff spot. That's a look at our power plays of the week. We'll catch you next time here on Dave Campbell's Texas Football Magazine at texasfootball.com.